I'm ready to judge. I'm ready to judge people today. We are judging adults, not the kids. We are going in on them. We are talking about every little detail. We're going to be reacting to it. But you know, yo, I hate people. Not everybody. I hate disgusting people. People who do nasty things. How is it possible that all of these women with kids are attacking other kids? How can you attack a child as an adult? You're disgusting. No matter what age, you should never attack a child. How are these women, why is it so big? Why is the percentage of women attacking kids so big? I don't know, that's so weird to me. You have kids and you rape a child. I don't know what that means. Like, is there a psychology behind female predators? Because it's not really talked about. And then they go get sympathy. They try to get sympathy, and I'm happy that that's going away. People are like not caring about this because they're thinking, not like that, but they're like kind of not caring about the women. They're like, you know what, go to jail. You need to go to jail. They're getting longer sentences, thank God. But I'm like, how is it that more women are doing this? Teachers, mothers, people who drive your kids to soccer practice, preying on your child. Oh, it's nasty. And we are around women who are raping kids, raping little boys and getting pregnant. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Almost 40 years old. I had to hurt to get that out because I saw her age and I was like, I was about to get sick. I was about to vomit in my mouth because I was like, she's freaking disgusting. We're just jumping right into this, y'all, because I'm so annoyed. But anyways, we're talking about a woman, 39 years old, who attacked a little boy. Now, when I say attacked, I'm talking about rape. When I'm talking about rape, she got pregnant by a 12-year-old. Oh my gosh. Now, this is bringing up the case of you know who, the iconic case, disgusting case of the woman who got pregnant by her student, and she kept the child. She had the baby, I think, while she was in prison, and they have a couple of kids now. And how creepy is that too, by the way? Ill. She still don't think she did anything wrong. She, for like years, that woman didn't think she did anything wrong. They got married after she got out, and I'm just like, wow, you're a whole groomer. You disgusting, foul woman. Like, you don't, like, she was definitely mental because I watched the interview and she's the only one who didn't think she did nothing wrong. You could tell he knew, but it's like, I don't understand that. But this woman, you have this boy, this 12-year-old boy who stayed at her home. Let their kids stay at a teacher's home. I do believe she was a teacher, but like who, I don't know, it's about the case we're talking about today. Who let their child stay over somebody else's house like that? Maybe it's like she got kids, so they're thinking she's gonna have a sleepover. I don't know. It's disgusting that you're seeing more of this with these women, these teachers who taking advantage and attacking little kids. They're predators, they're groomers, they're molesters, they're everything you think of. And it's disgusting. They deserve the same amount of time that these men get. Like, no exception. And I think that a lot of them try to get sympathy because their moms and they cry in public on camera. No. And let me tell y'all something. This woman has a belly. Like, she's been pregnant for a while. And that's so disgusting. And I do believe she told the little boy that, like, don't tell her anything. It's so sick. So I know I'm going to have a lot to say in this, and so we're just going to jump right into it.
Therefore, accept your plea of guilty and so find you guilty.
A former Tennessee teacher will spend more than 2 decades behind bars after admitting to multiple sex crimes involving one of her students, including one shocking case where she became pregnant by one of her victims. We're going to break down the horrific details of this case now that it's finally reached its end. Welcome to Sidebar, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Elizabeth Milner, in for Jesse Weber. The case against McCommon unfolded in August of last year when the mother of a 12-year-old boy came forward to report McCommon had sexually assaulted her son inside McCommon's own home. This victim, who had been one of McCommon's students when she taught at Crestview Elementary School back in 2021, reported that she had invited him over to her house for a sleepover. During that sleepover, he said she woke up in the middle of the night and sexually assaulted him. McCommon's teaching career began to unravel when that allegation was officially brought to light on August 24th of 2023. That same day, the school took immediate action against McCommon, and the Tipton County Director of Schools released a statement saying, quote, A parent brought forth allegations of misconduct on the morning of August 24th, and the teacher was suspended without pay the same morning pending the outcome of the investigation, end quote. McCommon was suspended from her position at Covington Charter Academy School. She had previously worked as a fifth grade teacher at Crestview Elementary School before switching to teach fourth grade English/language arts at Charter Academy. McCommon was then arrested on September 8th and charged with one count of raping a child. But police soon discovered this wasn't an isolated incident. The investigation by the Covington Police Department revealed that McCommon had targeted multiple students, many of which she had initially befriended through playing video games online, but this digital connection turned dark pretty quickly. Covington police addressed the allegations in a statement saying, quote, multiple juvenile victims have come forth stating that they were befriended by their former teacher, McCommon, who began playing video games with them and then further engaged with them through mobile phone social media apps, which led to her allegedly sending inappropriate photographs and requesting sexual relations with the victims. Investigators say she groomed and manipulated the victims, engaging with them on social media platforms like Snapchat, where she sent sexually explicit images and coerced them into sexual encounters. According to police, these interactions took place outside of school, and there was no evidence linking her disturbing actions to any school campus. Now, even with this information coming out,
Sorry to talk about this. This stuff make my head hurt because it's like you have these, and you know what's crazy? A lot of this stuff be so similar. All these cases with these women, you'd be like, what goes through their heads? Like this ain't mental either. These are just disgusting predators, and I don't know. It's crazy because they all have kids. They all be having kids. Every last one of them. Then they all teach like younger kids. I don't know what this is. Did they watch the documentary and got influenced of that woman who started all of this? I don't know. It's so gross. And the fact that she has multiple victims, 20 years to, they should have given her 40 years for this disgusting. I don't understand. If you even can try to understand like the makeup of this and what led to this, and it's just gross. I don't know. This is the grooming part go into all like the video games and stuff, making them comfortable around her, which is gross. And we can't even say, you can't blame the school whatsoever because you don't know. They don't know. You don't know the people you hire. Now, it's been happening a lot lately. Seriously, it's been happening a lot. It was a lot of cases in 2024 of this. And they all work with kids. Like, they all have a normal background. So you wouldn't think nothing of this. And I swear, I guess with schools, you'd be thinking, were there no signs, but they're not looking for that. I don't know about the school thing, but they took action immediately, thankfully. And the mom found out. She probably seen the pictures. And you got these teachers, she was in her 30s at the time, 39, probably 37 at the time. I don't know, whatever, in her late 30s. And she's texting these kids on Snapchat. So different social media platforms, it's so premeditated. It's, well, not like murder, but it's premeditated. Sexual assault, okay, rape, whatever. And you have her texting these kids, different kids, them coming to her house, then she's hooking up with them, and she said all this. That makes it so much, it's all, first of all, mind you, it's all horrific, disgusting. But just the whole point that she really planned this out makes it so much more worse. It's just so nasty, and I don't understand how they just keep doing this. And I don't know. Is it like a freaking chat group with this stuff? It might be. It might actually be like a chat group full of teachers who attack kids. That might be a real thing, y'all. So,
lawyers maintained her innocence, telling a local news outlet WREG, "We believe that it's a borderline witch hunt on social media, and that's frustrating to us." McCommon was arrested on September 8th on charges of rape of a child. McCommon was booked into the Tipton County Jail following her arrest, and she was able to post a $25,000 bond. But her release had one specific condition. She was not to have any contact with the victim or any minors other than her own children.
Now, look at this real quick. I'm already getting annoyed because, and I'm trying to keep it calm, keep it professional, y'all. Because why are we not treating this like it is? It's a rape case. Now, and I'm going to just go on and say it. When men do this, because men rape kids, is disgusting. And we've seen many cases like that. They immediately get like no bail. They get no bail. They wouldn't even be able to see their own kids if that happened. Why is she able to make a bail? Why is she able to be around her kids? I just don't understand that. I really feel like there's a stigma with women in crime, and I'm a woman saying this. I feel like well, not a mother, but I'm a woman. I'm just saying, with the, like, this disgusting pig of a woman. Yes, I'm saying it. I say we're judging women today. We're judging these women. She's disgusting, grotesque. Like, look, why is it that just because she's a mother, just because she's a woman, because I'm telling you, that's what it is, y'all. They're like, oh, she has kids to take care of, so let's let her make the bail and she's okay. Why not give her a GPS monitor? Obviously she's not gonna go back to the other kids. I'm just saying, you never know. You don't know what she's doing. Take away the internet. They're not doing none of this. But I just don't think she should have got bail. Like, you're a rapist. You're a rapist. You're a molester. You're a predator. Like, what are these category? Like, what is the category list for this? Like, I don't understand how she was like, no. And the fact is that they didn't even know she was pregnant until we're about to figure out this is going to be so much more crazier. I just don't understand why they don't get, I really feel like it's true. Women do not get the same amount of time that male rapists get. And yeah, they cry and these mothers, that's what I'm saying, y'all, the women who actually rape, it's just gross, who rape kids. Oh my God, ew. They cry out on camera and say they're not going to do it again. I don't know what came over you, disgusting piece of trash. That's what they do. They do that. And I don't understand it because I feel like they try to get sympathy. Who the hell you getting sympathy from? Because it ain't me. It's not me. And I don't know. I don't know what that is. But do y'all think it's a stigma? I'm telling y'all, there really is a stigma against this. And they're not treated like male predators, which they should be. God, they're all just disgusting. Ew.
While McCommon was suspended, she eventually resigned from her teaching position on September 14th. But there's so much more to this story that happened after her arrest and resignation. McCommon couldn't follow the rules of her release, and after just 2 weeks of being out, she was rearrested, this time for stalking one of the children. Authorities discovered she had contacted one of the victims on September 16th using an unknown phone number, and police revealed in a statement the disturbing nature of those messages, saying, quote, "The evidence indicates McCommon texted him using a specific code word known to the juvenile as a code word McCommon would previously utilize to confirm that the juvenile was alone, often before sending nude photographs on Snapchat." After using the code word on September 28th of 2023, the evidence indicates McCommon sent multiple text messages to the victim indicating he would regret doing this. McCommon, using the same number, also admitted to a sexual encounter with the victim. So on September 28th, she headed right back to jail on new criminal charges of coercion of a witness, aggravated stalking and harassment, and was booked back into the Tipton County Jail, this time without bond. But if you thought the bond violation and threatening language was bad, you couldn't possibly imagine where this case is headed next. The most disturbing revelation in this case came in court when prosecutors presented a phone call that was recorded between McCommon and one of her victims, where McCommon said she was pregnant with her victim's child. Now let's take a listen to that call that was played in court.
Just forget we ever talked, okay? I'll raise this baby and I love this baby. And I'll do it by myself. I'm gonna raise this baby. I can do this. I tried to tell you when it comes out looking like you. We don't have to talk anymore. Just please God tell me you're not gonna say anything. I'll never speak to you again.
So this bombshell evidence indicated.
I need y'all to really listen to that. We have this grown woman crying to a child that she attacked, by the way, telling her, you don't have to do anything. I'm going to raise this baby. No shit, he's not going to do anything. Like, this is a child. What is wrong with you? The fact that you really have people like this, oh, she's crazy. You know, she might have some mental issues too, because that's not normal. You can't be that slow. You can't be that delusional. Maybe she can, actually. You know, maybe she can just be a nasty woman and who raped kids and stalk them because that's what she was doing, and then went back in for stalking. But you got her crying to this child, the kids that are the same ages of as your child, and you're telling him not to say anything. You're pregnant. That's insane. Ew. Oh my God. I'm getting, I swear it's like, it's right here. It's just so disgusting thinking about this old woman. If I know 39 is not old, but she looked older than 39, okay? But laying with this kid, that is so disgusting. Then she using code words to stalk kids and send stuff. Oh my God, you know, there's a place for people like this, and she's a nasty woman. Oh, she knew it was going to backfire on her. That's why she was calling, because she knew kids talk. They talk to their friends, mind you, you idiot. And also, she has other victims, and they probably all know each other. Oh my God. And I'm pretty sure they're all in the same school. You know, I don't know. I never wanted to slap somebody so bad.
Pretty clearly that McCommon had not only had sexually assaulted the victim, but also tried to manipulate him into silence after the abuse had occurred. But her defense, however, didn't see this as damning proof and instead questioned the validity of the call, saying, "You have to go off what is the actual proof." There was no witness that was presented as a victim or anyone like that to testify this was her. However, DNA testing showed that McCommon was indeed pregnant with a child of one of her victims. It's believed that McCommon may have victimized as many.
And the reason I did that, because y'all, these people, the lawyers, that's their job, okay? Their job is to try to say anything else. They really can't say anything. They know it's over. She admitted to everything. There's DNA that one of those kids is the baby's father. Ew. So they're just trying to say anything else. They even try to make this seem like it's not what it is, but we all know what it is. She's a rapist. Let's call it how it is.
Between the ages of 12 years old to 17 years old. And in March, she was indicted on nearly 24 charges, which included rape of a child, 5 counts of aggravated statutory rape, 4 counts of sexual exploitation by electronic means, 4 counts of solicitation of a minor to commit aggravated statutory rape, 2 counts of statutory rape by an authority figure, 2 counts of coercion of a witness, 2 counts of aggravated stalking, violation of the Child Protective Act, tampering with evidence, harassment. The 23 charges are related to 5 victims, and 13 of the charges are concerning one victim alone. Initially, McCommon's trial was supposed to be split in. She was going to be tried for just the case focusing on the student she had a child with, and the other trial was going to be focusing on the multiple victims. But that won't happen now, because on December 20th, McCommon decided to enter a guilty plea to charges of rape of a child, statutory rape by an authority figure, aggravated statutory rape, sexual exploitation of a minor by electronic means, and solicitation of a minor aggravated statutory rape.
Understands the consequences of entering these pleas, has entered into them freely, voluntarily, and intelligently, and that there are sufficient facts to support the pleas. The court therefore accepts your plea of guilty and so finds you guilty.
In taking this deal, prosecutors agreed to drop the other charges against her. McCommon was sentenced to 25 years in prison for her crimes with no possibility of parole. And she is also required to register as a sex offender and have her teacher's license revoked. District Attorney Mark Davidson praised the investigative efforts of law enforcement and prosecutors following the conviction, saying, quote, "These convictions and sentence demonstrate the continuing commitment of law enforcement and the district attorney's office to aggressively investigate and prosecute child rape and sexual abuse cases." McCommon was also ordered not to have any contact with the victims, and this includes the infant child now being raised by the family of her 12-year-old victim. As for the victims and their families, the sentence brings some measure of justice. In a statement during McCommon's sentencing,
okay, real quick, let's hurry talk about this again, okay? So yeah, I definitely agree. I really wish they was like, you know what? She got no parole, so she got to serve that full term. She'll be in her 70s, late 60s, 70s most likely. Whatever. But, you know, I wish they started going a little heftier on these crimes because this is really serious, but she got 2 decades. I guess that's something. The woman is gone. But it's like, that doesn't change anything. They're disgusting. I just wish they start like leaving those charges on, because she deserved more time than that. She's a serial rapist, okay? The ages between 12 through 17. She named 23 charges that she was convicted of. 5 of those was just on one victim. I don't know if y'all got that. But then I think with the kid thing, it's just, I think it's so big with that. That's, and then since she pled guilty, she would have 100%, I think, got more time if she did it. But it was her team, literally, they didn't have anything on her. They knew, like, she confessed. She was talking to the victim of the one, like, where she got pregnant. They had everything they needed. So the only thing they could do was confess and try to take a plea deal. She's disgusting. I just can't believe that actually happened. It's been a long time since we've heard about something like this happening. You don't hear that happening here. You hear that happening in, like, Eastern countries. Yes, I said it. Eastern and India, where them men rape women and get them little kids pregnant. And this is, I'm talking about, she's raping a child and she got pregnant by them. I just don't know why. So I'm so happy they said she can have no contact with that baby after she give birth. And when, I don't know if y'all know, but when prisoners give birth to prison, they take the baby immediately. So it's sad for the child. I'm talking about the newborn, okay? It's sad for the victim too. His family, I don't think they're going to take that baby. Nobody really wants to take, unfortunately, like, even if they are the family, nobody would really want to take that baby, because it's like, it's trauma. The other partner is a rapist. That's a lot. That happened with men who rape too. If they rape a woman and they wouldn't want that baby, it brings up so much trauma. So it's really sad for the newborn in this. You know, they got to go into the system. Then they got to learn the history of it. It's all over the news now. So when that happens, they're gonna look at that, like, that's forever in the news. So I don't know. And then when she get out, she most likely going to try to find the child. How much you want to bet, because that's what happens as well. It's just so crazy. That's just, oh my God. But that's, I don't know. And I like this. I love this lady because we get right into it. Nothing but evidence on this one.
The mother of one of the victims said, quote, "You used our friendship to hurt me and the people I love in this world, took innocence from my son before puberty, took what was supposed to be a great experience and tainted it. There's no amount of time they can give you that will equal what God will give you. You will burn in hell."
Okay, yeah, I went on and ended it because they were just talking about lawyers. We got everything we needed. I'm going to hurt but ask some, because I'm going to say some because I didn't even know that can happen. I did not know that. I don't want to know this, by the way. I'm just saying, okay? The fact that she attacked this 12-year-old boy before puberty. I don't know anything about boys, okay? Like, I don't know about the kids. Like, puberty, I don't know anything about the puberty. Just like how men don't know about us. I don't know about, like, men with the puberty thing. I didn't even know they can happen. Like, I didn't know kids can get other people pregnant at that age. I did not know that can happen. I don't want to know, okay? I don't know when puberty starts. I don't know about that. With women, it starts around 11 or 12, but maybe that's true for men too. This whole thing's just so grotesque. This woman, I just cannot believe she really did this. A serial rapist, a teacher. It's like, you have parents who trusted you. Like they said, they trusted you with their kids. You can't even allow your kids to stay in somebody else's home for like a sleepover with the kids, because now you got to worry about the parents. It's so nasty. I just can't believe that. Like, she really groomed these kids, allowing them to stay in her home, then purposely got up and attacked that child, and then tried to cry and whine on the phone, talking about she's pregnant and trying to not even manipulate her. She was just trying to tell him, you don't have to do anything. I forgot what she said. She said, he'll look like you. That's so nasty, man. Oh my God. Just the fact that she got pregnant by this child. I'm like, you're crying to a 12-year-old. You can't be that slow. And you know what? I'm going to go on and say there's some mental issues. Just like that lady back in the day. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Because she didn't see nothing wrong with this. This woman, in this case, got on parole. Well, she's not parole, but she was charged, posted bail, and then went right back to stalking and trying to talk to these kids. And then saying she's pregnant, and then you got her. I'm so shocked about the crying to a child. Like, these are your kids' ages, and you're crying to this little child about your actions that you committed. You don't see anything wrong with that. Like, and I'm starting to see that she don't see what she did was wrong. It's like, she just don't want to be caught. That's all it is. She don't want to be caught. You got code words. But she's telling these kids that, you know, don't say anything. And then sending news to kids. Don't tell them how ill. This old wrinkled up woman, just so nasty. Ew, we need some harsher sentences. I'm happy she got 2 decades. It's like, ew. And yes, take that baby from her. She don't deserve to see her own kids. She's officially a rape. Well, she's been a rapist, serial rapist, predator, molester. Now you're on the sex offender list forever because you don't get off of that. Now everybody knows your name, know your face. It's all over the news. Now you're disgusting. You're seen as trash to everybody. You're gonna burn in hell. It's a long list of stuff we got for her, y'all. And you know what? I'm okay with it, like her sentence. She should have got more, but okay. She should have got more, but I guess it was not murder. Unfortunately, you don't get that much time. This woman is disgusting. I just swear, y'all, I'm telling y'all, a lot of men get life in prison for rape. I don't know why she's a serial rapist. I'm talking about the fact that that's the biggest part of this too. Minus the baby, because I'm talking about that is the biggest part of this. But she has multiple victims. So how is this not life in prison? And I know it's only because she took the deal. I know that. I'm just saying that should have been on the table. Maybe if she didn't plead, she would have got more time. But I'm like, you're a serial rapist. You got 23 charges on you, honey. Like, you are disgusting. So yeah, what are your thoughts on this? A teacher getting pregnant by a 12-year-old. I just thought I heard it all. That's insane. I actually think the other woman was that boy? I think he was younger when he got her pregnant, right? I don't know. We'll see. This was so nasty. It's always grotesque. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. What are your thoughts about this? Stay safe, stay aware, stay alert. Y'all be careful. Don't let your kids stay at these teachers' houses. You never know what's going on. Look through your kids' stuff. Look through their, if they got phones, because that's when the women, like the mother, she found this stuff. You find pictures, because kids don't delete anything, okay? That's what's, I'm gonna end this video, but that's what's crazy too. You have this woman, these women who do this, these female predators, all they do is beg to the kids, mind you, and it's crazy because they're begging the kids to not tell. But it's like, kids keep everything because they brag to their friends about it. So you're telling him, like, don't say anything, like, I'll do all this, but I'm like, no, you're a manipulator. So the parents always, they look through stuff and they find something because they might get like a little inkling about it. They're like, what's going on? My child is acting different. Why did he always want to go to his friend's house? Like, that's when you start to get worried about it. And that's good because it's like, start searching. Okay, start searching, because kids always got something. If they're doing something like that, they always got somewhere, they know something. And eventually they're going to talk. So you got these predators who are trying to keep the kids quiet, but it eventually comes out. And now that we got more women doing this, unfortunately, really weird and disgusting, I hope they start going more harsh on this, because it's like, this is a big deal. They're rapists. Let's call it what it is. This woman, they're all rapists. They're female predators. They're pedophiles. That's what they are. We need to get that in our heads. Like, these are pedos. These women are pedophiles. So on that note, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.